Hey y'all, it's Arwen of Tarot by Arwen. You can find me on Facebook at Tarot by Arwen with the number 1 behind it. Here on YouTube, I'm Arwen61. You can follow me on Twitter at Tarot by Arwen and, Tarot by Arwen pretty much everywhere. Welcome to my video Tarotscopes. Normally I do these as a podcast, but I thought I'd try a video to let you see the cards and see a treasure I got. So let's talk about the treasure first. I went to a friend's house for dinner. Her name is Sujita, and she cooked amazing food for me. We had a turkey curry that was so good. I've got a little bit left. I'm going to have it for lunch tomorrow. I know I'm food tease. But she told me about a custom in her people, in her culture, I guess is a better way to say that, of giving Ganesh to one another. And she almost made me cry because she gave me this Ganesh statue. He's old. Look at him. His chains. He is the obstacle breaker. See the back? The bottom's kind of hollowed out. And I've always loved Ganesh. And she and I, when we first met, we've worked together for a few years now. I'm really sad. I'm leaving where I work, my rent job, and going to another state. And I won't see Sujita as much, but I hope to see her at least some, because she's really, really special and a dear friend. Let's look at our card of the month. I always start out with card of the month, and I'm reading from the Winged Enchantment Oracle. This is by Lisa Hunt, written by Leslie Morrison, and published by U.S. Games. It's a 2015 printing, and it's gorgeous. Wait till you see the card we got. For this month, we got Bluebird. And look at all these swirls and swoops. Bluebird is about letting go and releasing and understanding that peace and inner peace is important and necessary in our lives. And to create those moments of peace for ourselves. I always joke about the bluebird of happiness pooped on my shoulder. So I've got that message ingrained in my head. But open up to September being full of peace and being able to find ways to let go of what weighs you down and celebrate that release. That's very important. And we will start with our Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgos. I know it still it goes into Libra, but I start with Virgos this month. Your card is, you get the Empress, the gardener. She is pregnant with fertility, yeah. She's pregnant, showing that she's fertile. There's potential here. There's a lot of abundance and growth happening in her life. So Virgo, you've got a lot going on for yourself. You've got a lot of creation and creativity. She has two things in front of her that are important to me. One is ready-made food, ready to eat, and one is wheat. And the butterfly is also important for that transformation. But think about this. Wheat doesn't just become bread. You have to winnow it out, get the chaff, get the wheat, blah, 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 blah. Grind, make it into bread, and then you can eat it. But it's work. So I want you to remember that some things come easy, some things are work, and that's simply the rhythm of life. That's simply the rhythm of September for you. And understand that as you move into this month, creativity is going to really blossom for you. I think you're going to find a lot of new ways of thinking and people who are going to really be attracted to that fertile part of you, that creative bloom, if you will. So go on out there and show them what you've got. Let that Empress or the gardener be your guide this month. Libra, you get the Guardian of Fire. This is a card of passion, and this is the Queen of Fire. We have a male here. Joanna does 2 women and 2 men for each court card. The Lynx is here as part of the card's energy. This is a quiet queen. This is a queen, even though she's the Queen of Fire, he's the Queen of Fire. He's really focused on what's going on in his own world. Libra, get really focused on your own stuff. Get focused on your own passion. This is kind of one of those, I'm getting the message of keep it in your own hula hoop. Don't venture out and try to fix other people's stuff. Really focus on your own home fires and make that your priority this month. Scorpio. The Two of Earth. I've had this card come up a lot, Scorpio. And Scorpio is my moon. Calm baby, crying baby, daddy with the world on his back. That's the turtle, is the world. He's making choices. He has to calm both of these babies. So, Scorpio, understand that you're going to have a lot of community choices. This may be about friends who involve you and they're crazy. Not my circus, not my monkey, maybe your chant for the month of September, and that's a good chant to have. So remember, when you make your choices, make them based on what you need and not what other people's drama is dragging you into. And when I talk about my moon sign, my sun sign, my rising, I look at, when I read my horoscopes or my Tarotscopes, or I love Rob Bresney's Free Will Astrology. I always read three. I read my sun, which is Pisces. I read my moon, which is Scorpio. And I read my rising sign, which is Aquarius. So it's a really good thing to try to read those three for you. I talked a little bit about it in my Tarotscopes for the week on a video just before this one. So if you want to check that out, I've got some information, including some websites for you. After Scorpio, we move to Sagittarius, the teacher. Whoa, Sagittarius! You get lightning. Boom! It's the tower. But Joanna's really repurposed it into a brilliant, dedicated strike of inspiration. Be open to that big moment in your life. Be open to enlightenment, belief systems, lots of big things happening. Some of your stuff that you've really held dear and this is how I think, this is what I do all the time, may get knocked down, so don't worry if some of your fences and walls get pounded down. I think it may be good for you, and it may really give you an opportunity for some growth that you'll really, it'll be good for you, Sag. And you're such good teachers, and and students, you're always learning and teaching. Let this be a teaching moment for yourself, okay? I think it'll be a good thing. We move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, you get the wheel. Now, if you listen to your weekly Tarotscopes, you'll know that Capricorn had a really good 2 cards for this week. So, this is a continuation of some of that energy. The Wheel of Fortune, it's basically opportunity and really good things coming your way, Cappies. So, reach out, grab onto it. Again, we've got more butterflies. These are all transformation. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The 4 seasons. And you see that we've got winter and summer and fall and spring. And then the seasons, the phases of the moon, the signs of the zodiac, all encased in a mandala. This is just all about all opportunity and fortune and luck coming to you. Don't act, that's not real. It's just a lucky strike. Understand that, luck can be targeted. So open yourself up to lucky strikes. Not the cigarettes, people. We move on to Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius, you get the Lovers. This makes me happy. I'm moving to be with my husband, so yay! We have the doves up here, swans. They mate for life. If you can look very closely, I don't think I can get close enough. Right there, you see that right there? It is a bumblebee, and that bumblebee is about industry and working on your love. So Aquarius, make this a month where you really focus on your relationships and really focus on making that other person special and important in your life. Maybe make it a honeymoon month, if you will, and really celebrate having that person in your life. You love them for a reason, they love you for a reason, even through the bumps and the I was going to say farts. Oops, did anyway. But even through all of that, make them know they're special to you. Pisces. Budget, 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 budget. Can I say that again? Budget. This is about, don't be too focused on what you have and worrying that there's not going to be enough. You're going to have the flow, but right now there's a space between it. So you need to, watch what you're doing. Don't overspend. I really love the 4 stones because it always makes me think of markers that travelers sometimes do. They put up little stones that they've been there, and it's a thing when some people hike. So budget, mark your spaces, mark where you are. Be intentional. Even if you go into a coffee shop you always go into, stop before you go in. Look at what's there. Look at the door. Look at the people. Look at the barista. Or is it a barista if it's a guy? I don't know. But look at them and connect with them. This is Earth is a card of body and community and that kind of connection. So, Pisces, budget and get eye to eye with people. And let's go on to Aries. Oh, Aries, you get the child of air. What is it with butterflies this month? I noticed it on that very first card, and gosh, we're getting a gazillion of them. I love this. It really makes me think of a helix. Air is very science. It's very mental. It's very mind. She's very focused on that. So Aries, your task is to be focused on what is important. Don't, fritter away your mental focus on what isn't truly important to you. So I think that September is going to be kind of a one target month for you. And I want you to get really serious about it and work it. Make it happen for yourself. We go from Aries to Taurus. Ooh, Taurus, you get 2 of fire. That's kind of the other lover card, right? Woohoo, look at them. Look at that passion. And this is less about emotional passion and more about that instant chemistry. Do not be surprised if you find somebody with an instant chemistry for yourself. And don't be surprised if you don't find you rekindle a connection with something in your life. Notice I said something, not necessarily someone. It could be a person, but I think this is going to be about you getting fired back up about yourself and about your energy and about your own stuff. So get passionate, Taurus. Rage on, and not rage like blah 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 mean, but rage, wow. Raise the roof, okay? Get it going. I want you to pump it up, baby. Now, marketing break. If you're a writer, I invite you to go to bit.ly/33 and the word write. W capital, little R-I-T-E. 33 write for a 33-day e-course on how to finish the damn book. And we go from Taurus to Gemini. Gemini, oh, the explorer of air. Getting a lot of air here, too. Look at all the winged creatures, all the birds going on here, right? I love it. It's a Stellar's jay. You've got a hawk down here. You've got little birds. I think there's even a hummingbird in here somewhere. Yeah, way up here. And the red-winged blackbird, the flicker. Climb very high. Take your thoughts and take them high. No negativity, no lower thoughts, no grody, grimy thoughts. I don't know if that's a good word. But Gemini, what you need to do is really lift yourself up with your thoughts and take yourself higher. That's what the explorer of night is. Explorer of air. Now y'all can see the faces I make when I mess up on the podcast. This may not have been such a good idea. But the explorer of air is also a card of airplane travel. So you may have a trip coming up. Yay! And after Gemini, we go to our lovely Cancers. Speaking of air, have we just got a lot of air, or is it me? We get the Ace of Air. The butterflies come out of the chrysalis. They've worked their wings up and out. They're ready to fly, and they're just in the momentum, seed energy of air, ready to fly. Cancer, you're ready to fly. You're ready to let go. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and cast off and put your wings out. So what if you only fly a few feet? You flew. It's going to be a good month for you to do that. And this Ace of Air is about beginning mental projects. It could be writing a book, It could be painting a picture. It could be anything that engages your mind in doing something. Programming a new program, learning a program language, filming a new film. Get out there and let your mind really go. We're down to the last two signs. I lied. We're down to the last sign, Leo, our lions. Oh, nice card for you, Leos. The Nine of Fire is about a balance. That was my kitty you just heard. It's about balancing and centering and finding how to make your passion work for you rather than all this crazy stuff, right? It's about bringing yourself into alignment with what it is you need. Meditation, yoga, long runs, bike rides, crazy cats meowing in the background. I don't know what's up with her right now. But this is about you getting focused and getting in balance. This fire energy is a spiritual energy for you. So it's about your spiritual passion. Vinegar. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with her right now. She may want me to sing to her. I won't do that to y'all. I know, I sing to all my animals. It may be why they're a little strange. Thank you so much for joining me for the September 2015 Tarotscopes. This was your monthly Tarotscope. I do a weekly Tarotscope here on YouTube now. I also do it in my newsletter if you prefer it written. The weekly one does come out written. And I invite you to join me. Go to tarotbyarwen.com and let me know how you like it. Sign up for the newsletter and share it with your friends if you like. I'd really appreciate that. Vinegar has finally come over here, and I'm going to see if I can scoop her up so you can see a little kitten face. Oh, kitten. And she says, put me down right now, Mama. So, my last and final thought, as always, seek joy, y'all. Pass it on.